Hello and welcome to this video. In this video we will introduce ecology and its link with nature-based solutions. Let's start with a few definitions. What's ecology? It is the science focusing on living organisms, with each other and with their environment. Note that ecology is not about individual species, but about the environmental system, interactions between living organisms and their environment. That's also where the word eco originates from. In the 19th century, scientists like Ernst Haeckel and Alexander von Humboldt started to study the world as a system. That was revolutionary. In that time, scientists mostly looked at the single items, at individuals, not at their interactions. The word eco originates from the Greek word oikos, which means house. With this word, Ernst Haeckel wanted to stress that species and environment interacted and were depending on each other. An ecosystem includes all living organisms, the biotic factors, in an area as well as its physical surroundings, the abiotic factors, including functioning together as a unit. Here you see an illustration of an ecosystem of individual species around a small stream. Sometimes you will also see the word ecosphere. That is the overlap between the earth, water and the atmosphere as depicted in the figure on the right. All these spheres together are the biosphere. I will give two more definitions before we continue. First, the term habitat. A habitat is the place where an organism or a biological population normally lives or occurs. Think of a river like the Ayeyarwady. Second, a niche. A niche is the role or function of one organism or species in an ecosystem. You could think of the role of the Ayeyarwady dolphin in the presence of certain fish species in the Ayeyarwady River. A fundamental concept in ecology is ecosystem services. The basic notion I want to introduce here is the following. Ecosystems provide services for life on Earth, for society at large, but also for us as individual human beings. Ecosystems support society with, for example, food, regulating our climate, and providing cultural values. We will go in much more detail on ecosystem services later on in this course. What we have learned over the last centuries is that natural landscapes are strong. However, human-managed landscapes are frequently vulnerable. Managing our land more in line with natural principles makes society less vulnerable. It can absorb a shock. Nature-based solutions follow that concept. In the following part of this lecture, we will investigate and discuss key ecosystems in your local context. Where are they located? Why are they so special? What are their strengths and weaknesses? And how do these natural ecosystems benefit your country, its economy and the people? In short, which services do these key ecosystems provide to your country? And what can we learn from that when applying nature-based solutions in your local context?